Yo, what it do? What it do? Happy Thursday. I hope you put up your pictures already for the TBT. I know I did on my Instagram, and I was away to the Albert Falls with my good friends. And yeah, there's a few snaps that you can check out there. Welcome, everybody, and I am Ukoko Moyo, and I am going to be hosting you for today's lunch reads with Gogo. If you cast, welcome. Please make sure that you subscribe as well as hit the bell button so that you don't miss out on any of the notifications. Because like what else would you be doing, right? I see a few people are already on. Before I go into them, today we're going to be talking about the struggles that we have concerning our work, right? So today we're not talking about relationships. You could be talking about a relationship at the workplace, but definitely not just outside of it, okay? So before we get into it, welcome once again and stay tuned. Looks like we have technical difficulties, and I feel like my throat chakra is a bit blocked today. Like I've been blooping since I started, and I've been just fine on like the live with touch the whole time. So, is there a new person here who needs my help more than they really do? Like I don't know, because it feels like there's someone who's in our energy sphere, and yeah, they are projecting a lot of their energies, and unfortunately as an empath, I'm out here collecting all the dust. Welcome again, everyone. Welcome to this fantastic episode of Lesedi Podcast, aka hashtag lunch reads with Ugogo. I'm already ready. This is actually my favorite deck. It's got like really cool, interesting pictures, it goes on for forever, literally. It's like my favorite, it's hard to show you, but you'll see. I'm just going to add them during the mix of everything. I don't think you guys really care. You just like the fact that I'm reading y'all. Isn't that the case? Welcome, everybody. I saw Mati's in the house. Ndogozo, Ponso, Zandi, Pulengi, surprise. Oh, Puleng, is that you, child? Is that you, ma'am? Ponso, welcome. Amachela. Olwami, what's up? Regulars are back. Zanele, Matlochonolo, Futi, Benevolence, and Mati again. Togoza Koko, may I please get a card reading? I'm going through difficulties at my workplace. Guys, if you do not elaborate on your situation, I'm going to read right through it. So I'm going to give you a second chance, Benevolence, to write a more detailed comment so that I can be able to help you. Because by the time the card comes out, it wants to answer a very specific see, like Futi says, can I get a card reading, Gogo? That does not suffice. We're going into the details, guys. We're not just doing very generic things. So if you want me to help you, please help me, okay? Otherwise, we might as well not do it, and I can go have my tea and get back to work. Deboho says, Togoza Gogo, I'm not happy with what I do anymore. May I get a card read whether my time at my workplace is over? May I get a reading? You see, you wasted all that time to repeat one sentence. May I get a reading? May I get a reading? You could have given me one extra line of detail, perhaps telling me what it is that you do, how long you've been doing it for. You understand what I'm trying to get at, guys? So help me help you, okay? I like Zandi's question. Togoza Gogo, I feel undermined by my colleagues. Is there room for growth, or am I on the right path? I feel like that one is like out of the ordinary, and I'm going to read you a card, okay? Mam Twin. Spirit, can I have a card, please, for Uzandi? Actually, I put my mic a bit further today. Just tell me, guys, can you hear me all correctly and well? Is my audio in check? Do you guys have any struggles in terms of visual? Right, Nikrand? Ooh. I like Emily's question already. Touch, can you cue it for next? Guys, I see your comments. So if you're not going to be detailed, you see, Singwana my Bible. That's exactly what I want to see, guys. Give me details so I can help you. You just saying, I want to go leave my job, does not suffice, okay? Oh, okay, shit. I see you. Pardon my language. Yo, Touch, have you said hi to the masses? Where's Touch? Okay, Touch is on a break. Probably making some tea.
I'm right here, Coco.
Okay. Say what's up to the people. Ooh.
What's up, family? Hope y'all are good. Hope the work issues aren't too intense. If they are, share your story. Maybe Coco can read you and help you out.
We actually want them to be intense, Touch. People like drama. They like suspense. It gets the people going.
Yeah, but we want people to at least live in a peaceful world, you know? If they could.
Definitely. Ishwena. O ka tsho hape. Mo gongwe wena kwa ena o ihlokometsang ko mmerekong because ga le ba ntse ba botsa gore tsamaya mara o ntse o ganella mo leng mo teng. Okay, Zandi, you got the Knight of Cups. As you can see, this guy is on a horse. He's riding along. The horse looks also like it's healthy. It's a great mode of transport. It looks clean. It looks kept. This guy also is in his armor. So this guy is almost like he's geared for whatever troubles can come into his way, okay? And also, oh, now I can see the colors at the back. And also the cup. A cup is usually an offering of emotion, anything that has to do with emotion, whether it's love, or any kind of support in that regard. So this guy here, he's coming over with his armor to come assist you. And this could actually be yourself, okay? It's followed by the stop card, okay? Your card says, see tomorrow's opportunities and possibilities to get where you want to be. Stop where you are to see where you are going. Because you know why? Big happy changes are coming, okay? So I need you to understand that about you being undermined by your colleagues. I feel like this is a good time for you to step out. You have basically the right armor to go about your business and to be on your horse and to be in control of your life. And just generally, I feel like anytime a guy who's riding a horse has basically created a relationship with that animal. And in this instance, your horse could be your reliant self in terms of how your bodily functions work. So you basically have all the power to move and navigate yourself from where you are across these puddles, this river, up this mountain, and onto the big happy changes you need to get to. But I need you to understand that you gotta what? You gotta stop, okay? You gotta stop this energy that's carrying on around you. It's not self-serving, and it actually takes away from you a lot more than you would like to believe. Because so release yourself, Tando-san. Where's Emily's question, Touch?
Here it is.
Hi, Coco. I was fixed last year, and I really hated the job. The micromanagement affected my spirit negatively. I don't know how to rise again, either as an employee or as an entrepreneur. I need direction. I'm so curious on the I was fixed last year part. Marcus. I'm so confused about that part, but the rest of the comment actually makes a lot of sense. So can we get a card for Mwelezi, please? Spirit, hook us up with a card for Emily. Oh, I saw that one flip over. I know what this card means. And I'm also going to pull a spiritual card for you because you talked about just I don't know if you guys have noticed, but these cards are getting more and more and more and more. Okay. Take me away. Take me away. Okay. So this card is the Four of Pentacles. As you see, this guy is sitting with his bag. He's got the world behind his back. He's like dressed in a robe. He's got a crown. He's got like a good balancing act with his finances. This is someone who's able to make lots of money and keep it and make it grow and understand finances and the effort it takes to have this money in the first place. Okay. So this to me says that you have the ability to take any concept and make money moves out of it. So I'm answering more towards the entrepreneur question more than the employee one. Okay. I don't feel like you need to be micromanaged. I feel like it's an offense to you. Your card says, let nature take you away. And it reads as follows. There's splendor in the grass, power in the flower, and peace in the air. Take a deep breath and let your feet touch the earth and let your fingers feel the petal. Experience the rejuvenation inherent in nature. So I feel like you need to spend a little bit more time outside, okay? You being cooped up in the office is not helping you. Different levels, all these animals, all these natural beings. So that's what I feel like you need to go do the most. But most importantly, for your spirit, okay? Your card reads, trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? So drop a lizard. Hit me. Who's next? I incredibly love tarot, guys. Tarot is like my first love. Oracle cards, yeah, I get it on. Tarot is fire. Next card, next question.
Okay, Omong.
Ritibilwe. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful name. There's so much depth in your name, child. Thokoza Koko, I have issues at my workplace where I feel like my boss sidelines me and think I'm not worthy of a promotion or even an increase. How rude. I do a lot beyond my job spec, and I'm undermined. 6 years. Ha. Also come to Coco so that we can cleanse you, so we can get this money, right? Can I not have cards falling out anymore? Because it's so far to go collect them. But at least I moved around some stuff. It'll be easier to navigate to them. Yeah, that's the hashtag to use when you want to send me questions, especially when you share on the different platforms that you are sitting on. I see there's a Facebook here, there's a Twitter, there's a YouTuber. Like, there's a lot of platforms that you guys are watching on. I'm happy about that. Did I miss 12-12 today? Okay, thank you. One more card for Ritsibilwe. Right, Spirit? Cool. How many reads do you think we do on average per show, Touch? I just want to kind of suss out.
I think we do about 10 reads.
You reckon?
10 reads. Yeah, we could do more sometimes. Okay, depending on the depth of the feedback that you're giving. Sometimes it's really quick. Sometimes like, yeah, on Paula and like in terms of, you know, the respective issue that you might be unpacking. Yeah, let's say between 10 and 20 an episode.
Okay. No wonder I need lunch afterwards. So while you're having lunch, I'm working. One card for Ritsibile, please, Spirit. Peace, spirits. I promise. I love being here. We all love being here. Okay. Tolam. Buka sikubone khehla. Buka sikubone mntomdala. Indaba yangabanzima kangaka. Siyabonga. Also, sometimes spirits just gives me more cards than I asked for. Okay, your first card is the Three of Wands. Okay, this is usually speaking about options. Okay, this is also speaking about what you know to be true in your life. That's the stuff that you're currently holding right now, and the other options that you have within your life. If you look at this man, he's looking at the edge. He's standing on the edge of a mountain and looking into the ocean. Right, that's the yellow part over there. As you can see, there's little boats. So anyone who's going to stand like this is almost like they're contemplating. They're contemplating what the horizon has, what the ocean has in store for them. They're like literally ready to go learn about new things because Guamanje, yeah, aglungi, agvumi, you know? So there's something about your spirit also, Ma, where this message came and it's really insisting for you to laugh. Okay, watch a funny movie, play with children, joke with a friend, laugh as loud and often as you can, and watch your health improve. A laugh a day keeps disease away. Okay, I feel like you're a ball of knots because you already know your boss is like this chop. So by the time you're already going to the office, you're already like assuming this character. The unfolding rose. This card we get quite a lot. Hey, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And the last card that Spirit threw out for you is leap. You go first and the universe will catch you. So this is taking me back to this. While your oppressor sits there thinking that he has their way with you and you're not worthy, I feel like if you're going to be doing so much at your workplace, then you have all the credentials to prove that you're worthy. I know we're in a difficult time right now where we may feel like jobs are like scarce and far few in between. On different levels, we can agree. But our qualifications, our experience is not the same. So I feel like you need to take a leap and be more playful, especially when it comes to work. I feel like one day when he tries to get a reaction out of you, get on a call with a friend and start laughing. And that's going to disempower him. Don't laugh in his face, but show that you can't sit on my spirit to the point where you're going to literally govern my day. And that's what I feel is important for you. Next one, please.
Okay, Kyodi Eketseng.
Dieketseng says, I'm dealing with covert racism. It's really bad. Being gaslighted, not supported, and micromanaged. Loko ko umlungu uyangilinga. Reading, please. Jeez. That sounds intense, Dieketseng. And I always find it so funny that we like to comment in isiZulu. When I tweet, I revert to Zulu. I feel like it's more punchy. I don't know. Or maybe because I'm like, yeah, well, I won't say it. Okay, your first card is already concerning for me, my love. No lie. No lie, no lie. Also, please move around the show. Your cards are deep this morning, baby. The cards are deep. So the moon card literally talks about deception and illusions. Okay. So part of perhaps why there's this like covert racism in your workplace and lokoko umlungu being like literally because there's like a bigger conversation that's going on. But we already know the fact that like white people keep themselves like in proper positions, and then the rest of us, we get chump change. Sorry to some other white people on the page. If you're real, you know it's true. But there's more that's going on with this particular relationship that you have in the workplace, because it seems as if the light is shining, it's coming out, but look at the scorpion coming out the waters to come and to bite. And it shows with Lindla saying, they look at that path all the way from where the scorpion is. Hectic. So I feel like that's something that you have to know. And most importantly, sheesh, you got the devil card, okay? Right now, I kind of forgot what the devil card means. But if you look at that, like those people are chained up. It's like a whole Adam and Eve situation there. The devil's got fire and he's got wings and he's half animal, half human. Okay, in a nutshell, you're dealing with the devil at work, okay? But I'm going to give you an advice card on what to do. One more card for the getting, please. With the situation she's dealing with at work. I feel like your cards actually came to emphasize what you just said and give us better context of what that means. Spirit, can you not give me 3 cards, please? May I have 1, 2 at best? Not 3. Also, guys, I would like to know, ever since you started joining these lives, what have you learned? You know, what sticks out to you the most? You know, I just want to know from your perspective. I see you guys on the timeline, especially Twitter. You leave me comments after the show, even under the stream, and you're like, okay, that was boss, that was amazing. I just want to know from the rest of you guys. So your card says be proactive, and look at this. It's about money. Do you understand, guys? Spirit always knows, guys. Like, Spirit always knows. So it says proactive. You are worthy of financial security. Be proactive, save, budget, plan. Take the necessary first step to look towards your wealth creation. Mama, I feel like you are being kicked out of the workplace, Gahlele. You need to start figuring out certain solutions for yourself on an entrepreneurial perspective, on a side hustle perspective. We're not saying leave your job and go full Monty. We're saying allow yourself to start. Okay? So take that and do with it what you will. Who's next in the house?
Okay, here's Khonzi.
The different platforms you're on. Hi, Khonzi Tladi. Tell us, Gogo, when at work, always sleepy. And when have to do work, or when I have to do work. Also, I'm not recognized. Even now, just found out that 2 people I work with received increases, and I was told there's no money. Such things are like so trivial. They're so trivial. But obviously, when you're stuck in a situation, they're like a mountain that you feel like you need to get over. That's not true. My baby, my honey. Let me tell you. This is the Queen of Swords, okay? Look at this, madam. Look at this woman right here. This woman, shame, I always try to make it visible because the banner at the bottom takes up space. This woman here is sitting on a throne. She's in charge. She's even wearing a crown. There's angels on the side of her chair. There's fish on the side of her chair. Almost like someone who can conjure up so many things, especially when it comes to hopes and fears, okay? This is a brave woman. She's even wearing like one of those Indian bracelets types of thing on her wrist there. She's even wearing the jewelry to match. Like, she's dressed to the 9. She's matching with the same clouds that she's next to and surrounded by. I feel like this is a very powerful woman as the Queen of Swords. She's able to stand her ground and speak what she needs to speak. Followed by it is the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot always speaks about moving. Excuse me. It always speaks about moving, being in motion. It also talks about, as you can see here, there's a sign that almost has a medicinal sign to it. Also, almost like the health, going into like more health space, or whether your industry is in the health space. But this is someone that's also armored up, and I don't know who the animals are. Panther, but there's a yin and yang with them. There's a good balance with them, even in the armor that he's wearing, even in the buildings on either side. There's a lot of equilibrium going on in this picture here. And this person is actually guarded and safeguarded from the bad weather, as you can see at the top here. Almost like I wish you would try, and this also represents and suggests this person being a safe haven of sorts. So I feel like you, firstly, besides anything, you have to move in a particular way that's going to speak to your wellness, that's going to deal with how you are on a physical, mental, spiritual perspective. Because also, how are you just going to get to work and be sleepy? Like, you had a good night's rest. Is this like kgotsahala eng, Lastly, this person here is someone that works incredibly hard. Motho ona wa lema. O lema to the point where this person is even making their own money. Like, anytime he's going to shake off that tree, all his money is going to come out of there. This person has amazing potential. So this is an affirmation card to you, that don't feel like you are a lesser person just because other people don't want to shine your light. I feel like you do need to get a reading, my love, no lie, especially because there's so many elements of your comment that suggest that you're not in the best space to be illuminating light. And that's why other people were like chosen above you, which does not make sense if there's no money, which shows that this is something a bit more personal, and there's something about your light and how it radiates that would need assistance to get off the bad energies that perhaps you have, or the dark energy that you have, that's also weighing you down, because you leave home to go work, but by the time you get there, you're exhausted, you don't want to do anything, and it's difficult, essentially. So what is your current block? And I feel it's more on the medical side of things, medical being wellness, wellness being spirituality, etc. So those are your reads for you. Who next?
Oh, this isn't really a work issue, but I think this is
the accuracy of the cards is so wild, right? It's crazy, guys. Guys, if you find something that moves you, get it, find it, create a relationship with it, because it's going to come back and affirm you many times over. I don't know why I started reading cards. I found them fascinating. I found them interesting. I bought my first deck. I even gave away the first decks I bought because I didn't know what I was buying. I didn't know what I was looking for. And I bought a lot of pictures with like white people and like things I didn't resonate with. And like some were talking about like the Bible context. I was like, ooh, miss me. I gave them away. They were appreciated by those who actually appreciated those conversations. Eventually, I have now an entire spread example of cards that I use, and it makes my life easier, and each of them have different conversations. So guys, if something is calling for attention, just go, guys. Like, all of us have money. We all choose and decide what we want to use our monies on. Next.
Okay, Kiyojom, I think he has a, within the spiritual workspace.
Okay, Togoza Koko, I work with a prophet. He says, even if I go to Twasa, I won't see anything. And again, he appears a lot in my dreams, talking different on the dreams than what he says at work. Oh, no, honey. This prophet that you work with realizes your potential, sees you for who you are. But there's moments where you can be like, actually, I think this is what's going on with this person. And they're like, they won't say it out loud because you're actually helping them and to their benefit at the time. So they won't tell you. And I feel like you're the person who's been giving me this throat chakra issue that I have, because as soon as I started talking to you, my throat clammed up, my eyes want to be teary. Like there's an ancestor inside of you that wants to belt out and wants to speak. And it doesn't get an opportunity to on its own with whatever aid that you've given it up until this point. But in terms of being enlightened and freed up to do the rest of the work. This person probably is maybe one-dimensional, and because you still have to go to your twasa, it could mean that you are multi-dimensional. So this person has a certain level of jealousy, because when they do speak to you in person, it's negative talk. When they speak to you in your dreams, they're affirming you in the real context of things. So I don't know what you gain from the relationship with this person, but generally I'd find a way to just move away without causing an alarm. Just move away. I felt like I just read that. but I'll ask for a card anyway. Spirit, kopa card for when they've given you 2. Come on, see what I mean? It says awakening. What does awakening read as? It says, sorry, let me get the focus in. It says, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you see, you got to mix the 2 worlds that you're in. This person is hanging in the balance. They're closer to the moon on this side. They're closer to this, the clouds at the bottom. Almost like the 2, where these 2 areas meet. There's an integrative part there that speaks to different kinds of ancestors, especially because you're mentioning different kinds of ancestors here with what you're saying. And this person is like, what's about Dali? Like, we're afraid. You seem like you're a lot. Okay, a new way of being, and maybe he's used to the old way of being, and that's uncomfortable. Your final card says Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay, this is interesting because to me, what it's saying is that you are working with a prophet right now who's holding a superior role for you or a guidance role for you. And with you getting a card about how can you mother yourself is that you actually have the enough tools, ritual knowledge, intuitive capability and ability to be able to start making your own moves without feeling like you need to be mothered by this person. So get at it. What happened? Was that me? Probably. Touch, what do you do?
Okay, we're on to the next comment.
Yes, please.
Okay, Gil Valentine.
Mazi, Togoza Coco, I'm not finding work, but when I do, seems to be 1 or 2 years experience maximum. I want to do well in life. When I'm at I've promised you a beat down, and I'm gonna say it in front of all these million people. That they go to because I'm got this. Can you like get another card for Mazi? And wherever he is, he's laughing. I know him. I know him personally, so I'm not abusive, guys. Just the people I know. Especially like Mazi. I'm not so far. Come on. Chimagazo. Yes. Okay, your first card is I don't know how many swords that is. 2, 4, 6 of swords. As you can see, these people are in a boat. It's a mother and a child. The mother, even you could say that she's in a guise because she's covered her whole entire head and body with this blanket. And while the guy who's standing and rowing the boat is like, he looks like a common person, like someone who you wouldn't feel like they're assuming in any way. This person is making the biggest great escape of their life. They are leaving things that are not serving them. And all these swords essentially are the swords that you, Mazi, are stabbing yourself with. It's all the things that you're expecting from yourself, that at this age, at this time, by this moment, I should. And why do I only go to work for 1 or 2 years? Matt, you don't work for people. You know that. That's why you have so many other projects that you're doing. You don't work for people. And no business starts off booming, like, bruh, unless if you're an overnight internet sensation. No business does that. You've been doing incredible work for different people on many different platforms. Doesn't mean if none of those things are going to pop off to the level of you being an internet sensation that the work is not recognized. We see your tag, we see V creations. So I don't know why you want to take that away from yourself, because at the end of the day, you're going to keep on running. Okay? You're going to keep on running from your true self. Egbeni, you're the one who's actually stabbing you with these swords in the first place. How come these swords are not behind this lady? Instead, they're in front of her, because it's part of her baggage. It's part of her baggage. She's choosing to keep these things alive and relevant in her life. And now they're even falling through towards the kids. Don't be that guy. I need you to do this, okay? I need you to be the fool. This is someone who's carefree, who doesn't mind laughing at themselves, who doesn't mind failing at things. They don't have a lot of baggage. Look at this person, like they travel light. Guy is even in a dress with some tights on with his dog, standing over a cliff which could possibly crumble at any moment. Look at how high those waves are. But this person is like, they're looking towards the sky, the sun, the sky, and they're like a very happy person. So the Fool card suggests that you have to let go of whatever tags that you've put against your name. You need to be an easy-go-lucky person. You need to know that if you put the right energies into something, okapopa, and that's where you're at right now. You're just waiting for that one freaking good campaign for you to hit the ground running. That's all it is. Right now, you are building skill. You're building character. You are ironing out the imperfections towards your work, not towards yourself. You'll never be done with that. But work, you can master, you can perfect, because it's something that we learn to do. So with your intuition, and you invite your intuition, you're going to be able to master that space of your life. I hope I'm not going to have this conversation with you again. I said that the last time as well. Remember. And like, one khatat, next card, please. Enough Madzi for the day.
Okay, Lunga.
Sup, Lunga. I am sexually harassed. Oh my God. I was sexually harassed at my previous job. I quit because I didn't want to handle my case legally. Should I expose them or move on? Oh, then I get you better expose them. Yeah. If you need help, we'll help you. I don't even know where I'm gonna start, but I'm gonna help you. Oh my God, this is horrible. Oh my God, this is a beautiful card also though. Excuse me. One more card. I'm gonna go. Okay, you asked the question, so I'm gonna go with the answers card, answers deck. Use the hashtag good people. One more card for Lunga, please. Okay, you're gonna give me 3. Okay. Oh my love. Okay, here are your 2 cards. I'm gonna start with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is someone that is looked up to. As you can see, there are these 2 bold dudes at the bottom looking up to this person almost like on a religious context. I feel like you have the ability or the power to even start being a role model with the situation that you've been through. I'm not saying that you should do that. What I'm saying is, if it comes naturally to you and you feel like you have a voice to do that, you can be able to have an audience of people who will listen to your case. Even actually, by just saying that, yes, ma, do go expose them, because you are going to have an audience that are going to hear you. And whenever there is this kind of like dress code in terms of uniformity, it speaks about a controlled environment in the sense that it's got rules and laws that are being abided by. So I feel like you should go and sit on this throne and get a judge. Okay, get a judge who's going to speak on your case and help you. Because after that, the sun is going to come out. This situation affected the inner kid in you. Right now, you're not even very trusting of anything. And I feel like the irony, I don't know if it's going to be appropriate or not to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. The irony of the fact that there's a kid here who's riding a horse, whereas part of our history, we're being taught that girls must not ride on horses because it actually breaks their hymen and it breaks their virginity. And with the situation that you're in, being sexually harassed, especially in the workplace, whether you came as a virgin or not, by virtue of it being the workplace, I feel like they broke your virginity. Okay. The rest of your cards read, in the near future. Okay. That's the time frame that you need to do this by. You also need to remain positive. You're going to get help you need. And finally, perfect timing, Ma. Perfect timing. Gather yourself, gather your evidence, gather your story, help yourself to win the case so that we stop asking you questions because it's on top of the table. but you're going to be hosted in a council and they're going to hear you, okay? I want you to know that. I'm going to pull one final card for you. Thank you, Spirit, for the chakra card. Can we please let Lunga know what about herself she needs to be mindful of with her chakras to help her with this case? Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. That's you, Ma. And that's your solar plexus. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. So manifest this, ask for it, invite your ancestors to this conversation. If you need help, shout. I'm sorry for what happened to you, okay? You don't deserve it. You never deserved it. And I hope you find healing through this time. Touch.
Okay. Yeah, let me just pull up the next one. I'd found one here. Oh, here it is.
Untomfuthi sesithokoza gogo ngaphupha ama-termite crawling all over my desk emsebenzini. I did not know what the dream meant. My struggle in real life in G. My legs cramp. I get headaches at work. I need a reading. Sithando sami lo khona abakufuni, baby. Abakufuni lo khona. Termites phela akere they eat away at wood. What else do they do, Touch? What else do termites do? Diabolisa. Isn't that what they do?
Yeah.
They eat or they sit on stuff that's rotten.
Yeah, basically they eat wood from the inside out. So it affects the structural integrity of whatever it is. So it could be affecting, her workspace like that. The termites could be basically eating away at her workpiece or just the experience she's having at work.
And also the termites might be eating away at literally, I'm sitting at a desk. Unbeknownst to me, these termites are eating under my desk or within my desk while I'm trying to create this massive and beautiful, impactful project in front of me. By the time I feel like this is the last piece and the desk falls apart because I've been sabotaged from the inside out. I didn't know the extent of the damage it was going to cause for me. So especially when you think about it, now you're getting headaches when you're at the workplace, you're getting leg cramps. You're sitting down. So what about you sitting down will make you have leg cramps? I mean, a sitting position is comfortable enough for you to feel like you're relaxed. If anything, it should be your back, but not your legs. So when they cripple your legs, they're stopping you from being able to function and to move and to carry yourself to where you need to be. With the headaches as well, it's affecting the way you're going to be able to think for yourself and assist yourself. Okay? People are nasty. Okay. I'm not sure what this card means. This could also be talking about strife in the form of 7 swords. Sami is able to be carrying them away. You are knowledgeable of these 5 swords that you're carrying away, which are your troubles at the workplace. But there's also others that are standing firm still, that are still rooted in the ground and grounded, and they're waiting to strike again for the next time, when your guard is down. That's something that I feel is also resonating here. If you also look behind this person, almost looks like there's a tent environment. It's the circus. I don't know if you work at a circus, I doubt. But there's something about like foolery where you are. Where you are, like almost like it's a lot of games played there. And also look at this group of people here that look like they've come together to be, in discussion about something, and they're dark as hell. They could also be in hiding within the behind the scenes, sitting in dark boardrooms, planning your demise. This is all that you know about yourself. These termites are these 2 swords over here. That's just on a intuitive perspective. The sun is coming out. I think you can see with the grading on my screen. Tune out distractions, okay, baby? You gotta tune out distractions. I also love that there's a snake on this card, because as the birds are flying up around you and you are this guy who is literally within this bottle that's like entrapped in there. I don't feel like it's a negative thing. I feel like that's the extent that you have to go to tune out the noise that's going on within your life, because there's snakes lurking that want to get your attention, that are going to get the worst version of you if you allow. So block out the distractions. Do what you came to do. Go visit a sangoma near you. Akunikeze imithi yokuthi uqinise, ube safe, ube right, and not be affected by the damn stuff that's happening at the workplace. Your last card is uncover and unleash your best. Okay. This girl looks like she's digging in her bag to come find some goodies that she's really good at. Your card reads, you've been under stress for far too long. Now's the time to be overstressed. Uncover and unleash your best by worrying less. That, I feel, is going to go with the comment I just told you about finding someone who can assist you with the fact that you're being attacked in your dreams, and make you a lot stronger than you are right now, so that you can face the demons at work. At the end of the day, it looks like that's a good place for you to be in, because they're saying tune out the distractions. And right now, the people that you're working with are the ones who are causing this destructive environment for you. But in J, I feel like it's a good place for you to stay in, because I don't feel like you're wasting your time there. I just feel like you just need to protect yourself and be more insightful in terms of the different things you can do for yourself to protect yourself. By virtue of imithi, you're using le mithi lena ukuthi uzivikele and keep being this focused person when it comes to your work. Okay, that's gonna be the last. Okay, let me do one last one. Okay, one last one. Then we're gonna do the card for the day.
Okay, tshegofatso.
So I've been at my workplace for 10 years. And for the first time in all these years, I'm making so many mistakes, getting into trouble for silly things. Is it a sign to leave, as I don't see growth? Hashtag lunch reads with Gogo. Next time, Touch, please make it a preference to read the comments that have the hashtag first.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Woo! You are in a very self-sabotaging mode, ma'am. Woo! Woo! Zero. One more card for her, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, first card for you. Look at this guy. Look at the alignment of the swords in this person's back. Look how black the night is, but the sun shines so far away over that beautifully clear water. This card, and also the irony, and is it even irony, that this person had a blanket over them while they slept, and then the swords came over everything. This card speaks of two things: self-sabotage and you being sabotaged at the office. You have lost interest, Ma. You've lost interest, and you feel like it's part of your DNA coding for you to go to work. And this is what you're also doing to yourself. And there could also be, based on the fact that there's darkness on this card, there could also be another level where it's suggesting that this is being done to you, in the sense that you are losing your level of concentrating, because they're bringing distractions into your space, into your spirit. And that's why after 10 years of doing something, I would like to believe Senator Obembeta by now, you should be teaching us, you should be a trainer, a manager, or something like that. And it's worse because you're saying you see no growth. I feel like you got to step out of there. You've overstayed your welcome, and go find something completely different, or that branches off slightly from what you currently do, because usuborekile ke manje gogo. And also, this is the second card. This is the Page of Cups, which is in reverse. And as you can see, a page is someone that's young, youthful. As you can see, he's like got a very playful way of how he's dressing himself. He's very animated, and he's got a cup there. And a cup, as we spoke about earlier, is an offering of emotions. And there's even fish inside of there. Now, what happens if you take a cup with the fish inside and you put it underneath? Get the tag. There's waste. Leave the job. Your final card reads, priestess, okay? How are you being called to step up and lead? See, it's the leadership role that I'm talking about. You need to either switch it up, maybe go do an inner work course that they offer, that's gonna level you up to the next phase of your life. But right now, go stand. You have reached the ceiling where you are. That's why your mistakes are so silly. They're not even benefiting you in any way. I'm gonna hold it at that. Spirit, can we please have a card read for today's energy? What does the TGS community need to know about their Thursday? What does the Lesedi Podcast grouping have to know about their Thursday? What does the lunch reads with Gogo viewers have to know about their Thursday? Spirit, please enlighten us. This is for everybody who did not get a card. I find it so interesting because I feel like it's going to take care of a lot of your spirits in the cards that are popping up today. Oh my God, get out of here. Can I have a last card, please, Spirit? Thank you. Oh, get out of here. Guys, you got 3 cards. Okay. You got 3 cards here. 4 rather. The first one we got earlier. It says, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Okay. This is very important because we tend to make our emotions or our expectations other people's business or responsibilities. We sometimes don't get the healing we need from our parents because of how they were raised. Therefore, that's how they raised us, to lack affection, to lack affirmations, to lack validation, etc. So this is a part in your life right now on this beautiful Thursday to remember to be in charge of your own spirit, to mind your own spirit. You know why? Because the world card appeared. The world speaks of everything beautiful in it. It speaks about the world you encompass yourself. And it's very allowing of you to, like, when you get this card, you realize, like, almost like in a live reading and you're asking between 2 couples, what do they have in store for them? The world, everything. Like, they get the bells and whistles. You know what I mean? So with you being able to mother yourself, this is what you're going to be affording yourself, the world. Because right now you are afraid of engaging the world because you're afraid of where you come from. Mend your circle. Put the bandages where they need to go. Mend, mend, okay? Mend. You need to look forward, okay? You need to look forward. Look at those people on top of that tower. They're looking forward, some even with a whole telescope, so that you can be able to see as far as you possibly can go. But you got to look forward. There's nothing that you can get from the back anymore, from your past. And you know why? Because you have to engage higher reason. You have to build a bridge, and everyone say it with me, get over it, okay? Because it's not going to stop. And it doesn't mean you getting over this bridge that you're going to go into more greener pastures. It's all the same. It's just a conscious choice of feeling and believing that I can let go of the period that I'm in. I can let go of my struggles right now, and I'm deserving and worthy. Don't punish yourself based on whatever happened or even how you influenced it. You have a new beginning today, and that's been Lunch Reads with Ugogo. Any comments about how cool this show is? They're probably at the bottom. Anyone want to comment on the message we just got this morning? We have literally 4 more minutes left. Did you resonate with anything that other people went through? Would you like to tell us how many readings I did in an hour, just to be cognizant and see? Enjoyed the reading. Gogo is my crush. Oh, Mondestano Sam Gyabonga. Thank you, honey. I'm glad you enjoyed the reading. Anyone else? Wow, powerful, says Katlego. At 12:19, Olo sending just loves and hearts and kisses. I can also scroll for myself now. I'm done. I found a new way to spend my Thursday lunch. Thank you, Gogo, says Lebogang. Madisha, ke a leboga, Gogo. I'm honored. I enjoy what I do. Mother yourself equals self-parenting equals let go of the negative self-belief from childhood, says Monde. The collective reading is what I needed. Thank you, Coco, says Katlego. Olam says that day message really spoke to me. Like, woo, child. Mbali says, loved the readings. Togaza Coco. Monde says, mend equals heal. At heal by heal me, bra. Mutlatsi says, thank you, Gogo. Thank you, beloveds. And Notolo says, can we have a tea show as well? Because you can change the whole, because you change the whole mood. You lift the spirit, Gogo. Thank you. That was Notolo. And Nombumelele says, love is so much. Keep it up, Gogo. Love this. Hashtag Ask Gogo. Carol says, lunchtime reads with Gogo is my favorite secret pleasure. Thank you, my loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all know I do it for you. So if you don't share, we won't get enough donations. Actually, where's the donation thing, Touch? Did we figure that out?
Sorry, Gogo, I can't hear that. Please repeat that. Sorry?
Did we figure out that donation channel thing that we talked about?
Yeah, that's still in the process.
Okay,
maybe
that's
I can
cool.
tell them a bit about what we're working on.
No, let's just read the comments for now. By the time we drop it, we'll give them to it as it's served. Jama says, I wish we could have these sessions every day. Thank you, Coco. Puti says, Mudimu libadimu bajo lote. Bajo, yo, my screen just disappeared. Bajo dire, kagoloka, ke a leboga go menagane. Nyasha says, Thokoza Coco, thank you. Kiringi. Coco, I learned to put myself first. Love you. Carol says, yes, please, let's figure out how we can donate. Thank you, Carol. We are definitely going to get that setup up and running so that we can, as you can see, we always start the channel with like fuzzy, wonky looking pages or setups. Eventually we get better and better. This was not how it looked like the first time we went live doing the card reads, but we're certainly putting our backs into it and using creativity and just availing more time to it because we can see that you guys appreciate it. I'm going to give you a link in due time so that you guys can be able to donate. But until then, thank you so much for joining me. I've been your host with the most, Kina Kokomor. Tsogozan.